I'm Esa-Pekka Salonen, the principal conductor of the Philharmonia Orchestra. This is the Santa Monica Beach, Santa Monica, California, and this would have been the spot where Stravinsky would have taken his beach walks in the 40s and in the 50s. I'm very, very interested in the concept of ritual. And of course what we do, performance, has a strong ritualistic aspect structurally already. The idea of having musicians on stage, somebody conducting them, to have the sort of ceremony that goes with it. And the best thing that can happen in a concert, both to the audience and us performers, is that we enter some kind of altered state of mind where we feel that we become part of something greater and more powerful than our individual selves, and all of a sudden music and us and the audience just become one. And those are moments which are deeply mysterious in their nature, and I could imagine that a religious experience has lots of the same elements. Stravinsky went through different phases in terms of religion and faith. I believe he distanced himself from the church when he was still a teenager, back in St. Petersburg. He had some kind of a spiritual crisis after the Rite of Spring and became a practicing Orthodox Christian again. What makes his relationship with religion special is that he was not exclusive. He used texts from other faiths as well. When he wrote his Mass, he deviated completely from the Russian and Greek Orthodox tradition by using instruments. In the Orthodox Church, instruments are not being used together with voices. And he used the classic Latin Mass text in that piece also. So for him, religion was more like a framework, a reference, and less a rigid set of rules. So for him, faith was a universal thing. It was a global thing, but it was never rigid. It was never scholastic. It was always about the key experience, the mystery, compassion, and the beauty of it. Throughout his life as a composer, Stravinsky writes these little in memoriam type of pieces. We have 3 of them in the Faith program. One for Dylan Thomas, one for JFK, and one for T.S. Eliot. As far as I know, the very first one he ever wrote was a simple little chorale to the memory of Debussy. These works are fascinating. They are often very austere, almost like a Greek sculpture, very clean lines. Each one of them captures something unique about the person and tells us a lot about Stravinsky himself. A lot of this music you never hear. Why? It's because of the very complex nature of the forces he's using. So every piece has different ensemble, and under normal circumstances this poses a real logistical challenge. So we decided to forget about logistics for once and just play all this music which is so beautiful and powerful and very rarely heard. I also wanted to create a sense of a continuous ritual rather than hearing a series of 3-minute pieces interrupted by applause and change of stage and so on. So what we're trying to do is to create one continuous experience where one piece flows to another, one unbroken experience, religious, spiritual focus.